We're back in World of Warcraft. Oh my god. Slow and steady, hardcore, melee hunter. Trying to figure out how we're gonna make this class, this particular character shine in the context of a melee hunter. Interesting. Um. Her rating is just so shitty.
luck for me.
I am listening. Goodbye.
Hey, where is the Crescent Grove? Oh, it's way over here. Hold on, that's not it. Oh boy. See what level this is. Oh no, never mind. Oh. 18. I thought it was gonna be like a higher level blue. What quest is this? Oh, it's the Tower of Anthelax. Yellow. I don't remember this one. Screw it, let's do it. Let's head that way. See what we can see. Okay, you can get through the trees. Get over this hill is going to be the question. People in guild chat are dissing hunters, and I'm laughing because one of the greatest thing about hunters, especially for raids, hunters don't die that much. Hunters are ranged. They sit back and just they have steady, consistent damage, and they don't die that much. They're actually one of the better classes to have in a raid because they stay up. You know what I mean? The demons. If I remember correctly, this quest is a bitch. Seriously. This quest is like rough. So, yeah, I don't want to do this quest at this level. You end up fighting like these guys, these freaking Fellslayers are a pain in the ass too. I think they mana drain. Let's see. Of course, can't really mana drain my pet. Skip this for now. Let's check out these other quests. I'm gonna redefine what people think of a melee hunter. I'm gonna make melee hunter good. Oh yeah. You're gonna want my hunter in your group. We'll see, right? We'll see. But I think the hunter. I think the hunter is great for 5-man groups, especially well, the melee hunter with improved traps and stuff like that. It's gonna have great utility. Not sure how much DPS we're gonna be able to pull though. Probably not a lot though. That's the weakness. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, with the new talents though, maybe we'll see. Could be better than we think. Interested to see level 40 what it's going to be like with the dual blue glaives. More quests heading over to the demon area, I believe. No. Oh yeah, it's over by Stillwind. Okay, yeah, I know that one. And that one, this one we could probably do. Yeah, I think we can do this one now too. Alright, here we go. Cut across? Yeah, pretty sure we can. I screwed up again. I should set my hearth for Astronar. I've got to start setting my hearth. I'm wasting so much time running around when I could just be hearthing back. Is this building always here? I don't remember this being here. It's always here in Vanilla WoW? Level 60. Crap. I don't think that was there. bastard. I get tired of people whining about classes, man. This class is too strong. That class is too strong. This class is taking my weapon. You know, it's like, if you don't like fucking hunters, if you can't beat them, join them. You know, it's like me complaining about a warrior. Like, oh my god. Like, I've paladin tanked in vanilla for years, right? Years. But you don't hear me crying about warriors, going, oh my god, warriors are so strong. They're overpowered. Oh my god. You never hear me say that. I never say that shit. You know, not once. So now people are complaining about hunters because people want to roll melee hunters, right? Because melee hunters is kind of becoming a thing. I mean, I played melee hunters for, you know, for a while. You know, not for a long time, but I played melee hunter in Wrath. Oh my god, I can't talk. I just woke up. I played a melee hunter in classic hardcore. Okay, and I liked it. I thought it was fun. And the survival spec is a spec that's been around forever, right? People who have always wanted there to be a more melee-based hunter build. That's always been a thing. And now that they're actually putting a few talents in the hunter tree to allow hunters to try it out and see if it's actually viable, which it probably won't be super viable, but it'll still be fun, right? That's the whole point of this game, is to have fun, right? The point of playing WoW is playing video games to have fun. So if you want to sit there and cry about other classes, you know, creating builds that you don't agree with, that's just pathetic, man. You know, get the fuck out. Go play something else. Go play Dora the fucking Explorer or something, man, if you're gonna cry like that. That's just pathetic, man. Just straight up. You know, I get sick of that shit. You don't hear me crying about other classes. Like, you will never hear me say, oh my god, this class is too powerful. Oh my god, this class is rolling on an item that I need. You know? I mean, yeah, if it's a priest, and the priest rolls on an item that has, like, agility on it, I might get a little ticked off, because I'm like, what does a priest need with agility for? You know what I mean? But come on. So I told the guy, basically I just said, I said in guild chat, I said, it's fucking pathetic. I said, look, I said, but I think it's pathetic people crying about hunters. Very pathetic. And that's all I said, because it is. It's fucking pathetic, man. You know, sit there and cry about another class. And obviously, if you're crying about another class, you're probably just jealous. You're probably just like, well, I wish I was good enough to play a melee hunter. But seriously, come on. Get over it. Get over your fucking self. And actually, the thing is, if hunters now want, if you've got melee hunters wanting at melee gear, like, you know, strength-based gear or agility-based gear, so what? So there's more competition for an item. In my opinion, more competition is always a good thing. It makes things more interesting. Alright, we just gotta find this. So this is a quest is a 3-pack. Oh. Where is this 3-pack we gotta take out? There they are. If I remember correctly, one of these is a caster. The main person we have to kill is a caster. This one. We're level 22, so it shouldn't be bad. Oh, crap. I'm over here trying to kill this, and I haven't picked up the quest. Jesus. Freaking hunter hate just distracted me. Damn it. Distracted by hunter hate. You know what's funny though is I got a few beers in me yesterday, right? I got a few beers in me yesterday, and I went off on Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I mean, I went off on their fucking community. I said, you know what? I said, I'm sick of them putting out shitty content. A game with shitty graphics that they've been working on for like fucking 8 years. That I have donated like over the span. I said, what I've seen so far is the quality of the content is just isn't there. And I kind of went off, man. I was like, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with the fact that I put money forth into a game that I thought, you know, had, you know, professional developers on it. And obviously, they obviously don't, because of the fact that they had completely rewrite systems. They actually had systems in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen for art assets. They had like placeholder assets. They had hard-coded shit in the code. They were hard-coding stuff just to get assets to load. Like, they didn't have correct dynamic generation of you know, of units and you know, landscapes, and they weren't like, it wasn't built correctly. Like, the networking stack was not right, so they had to basically recode it all. I'm like, this is from a team that says they have experienced MMO developers who've worked on games such as World of Warcraft and, you know, EverQuest. So I feel like we were lied to. I feel like they were doing the smoke and mirrors. You know, they were saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we're so great, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, it's not true. What we were getting from them is not what they were saying they were going to give us. And I'm not happy about it. And there's nobody really bad-mouthing them probably as much. Like, there are a lot of people that bad-mouth Pantheon. But I don't think anyone's ever really stood out and said, you know, look, this is kind of a ripoff at this point, you know, to wait like 8 years and put all this money in to really get nothing out of it. And, so I kind of went off on him. I mean, honestly, I did. Because I was pissed. I've been pissed about that game for probably the past 3 years. And I said, I'm not happy. I said, I want my money back. Of course, they won't give me my money back. Right? And the Discord moderator said, well, you know, we feel sorry that you're not happy, and you should voice your complaints in a support ticket or something. And I'm just like that's going to do any good, right? Like, you guys are going to give me my money back. So, hopefully, you know, hopefully they'll prove me wrong. Hopefully they'll come out with a game in 20 years from now. Hopefully it'll be good. You know, maybe it'll be good, and then I can eat crow, and believe me, if that's the case, I'll put up a video and say, you know, they put out a good game, and I'm glad they put out a good game, and I supported the game. I've always supported the game. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm getting a little bit frustrated with them. You know? And you know what kind of makes me frustrated a little bit too is when I see private projects like this server and other servers that feel like, they're putting out a lot of content. They're working hard, and it's fucking free. I ain't giving them anything. I donate some money, of course, but it's free. And yet you guys are getting millions of dollars. They just got another round of funding, Pantheon, like 5.1 million or something. And I've also seen developers. I mean, you look at like Gadonia on Steam. That's an MMO basically, or actually, I guess it's more of an RPG. It was created by one person. One guy made the whole game. It's like, I know MMOs are difficult to make, but I feel like when an MMO creator says that we've got this really strong team of experienced, industry veterans, I'm very skeptical of that. I'm like, well, because there's a whole different types of levels of experience, right? I've been writing code. I'm a programmer since 1993 in the industry. So, how many years is that? What is that, like 29 years or something? So when I say I've got experience as a programmer, yeah, I do, because I've been doing it for 29 years. So, but when they say we've got experienced industry veterans, I would love to see more information about our experience. What have these guys done? More importantly, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Not a whole hell of a lot, You've been developing this game for 8 or 9 years. I've never once stepped foot in the game. Which is fine. I don't have to step foot in it, but you'd think after 8 years you'd have maybe like a pre-alpha or something. I think they do. I think they do have a pre-alpha, but the alpha, so we're all waiting for the alpha to get in play. I think, and that's the other thing that pisses me off. We're all waiting for the alpha. We've been waiting for the alpha for years, and they keep teasing it every year. Like last year, yeah, we're working on the alpha. In fact, they even said the alpha was going to be out like literally 5 years. It was like 4 years ago. Oh yeah, alpha's going to be out this year, and they literally said that like 4 years ago. I'm not kidding. And so it makes you wonder. Well, if they don't put the alpha out, what's wrong with the game? They obviously don't have confidence in putting a product out there for people to really play. Because if they did, they'd put out the alpha. You know what I mean? They generate hype, and so that's a little disconcerting to me. And when I see about all the money I've invested in that game over the past 8 years, I start to get a little ticked off. So I start to get a little angry, and I don't think anybody could really blame me. See, oh, let's put a frost trap down. Ah, tell you what, let's clear these guys out and we'll just take them out of here. Is nobody gonna get in my trap? Really? Like, nobody walked on my trap? Really? I'm like, really? Like, thank you. Bye-bye. Come on, Ruzel. You ain't nothing. What do you got? You ain't got nothing. Doo-doo. Yeah, the hunter hate, man. It's so funny though. They're just mad because now hunters, they're mad that you're gonna see melee hunters fighting for like warriors and rogues for gear. I think it's gonna be great. I think here, look at this. I think it's going I think it's gonna be so funny when I get into do Ren Black Hand into UVRS. People, uh, I'll be nice though. Any group I go into, I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm a melee hunter, and I'm gonna roll on weapons that are good for melee hunter. If you don't like it, then don't let me in your group." Straight up, man. If you don't like it, don't let me in your group. But the melee hunter is real, my friends. But yeah.
How may I help?
The robes of antiquity. Got this old Greypaw quest, and I don't really know. I've never done it before. It's another new Turtle WoW quest. The Speak with the Weird within the Ashen Vale. I don't know where. Like, where is he? And stuff. It's weird. He's like right on the edge, maybe. I think he's right on the edge of Ashen Vale. I want to see if he truly is up here, I guess. I really don't know this old greybeard. I don't know where this guy is. Old greybeard. There's another quest up here.
Can I assist you? Be careful.
Okay, our quest log is full. Old greybeard. It looked like he was right up here somewhere. If we can't find him, we're just going to dump that quest pretty soon, because I don't really know where he is. Never done that quest before. There he is. There he is. Thank God for hunter tracking. Thank God for the humanoid tracking. Kill this dude or just talk to him. Talk to him. Who? Evermoon asking if I am weak. Oh, he's attacking me. So much for old greybeard. What's up, Purdy? How you doing? Is he like... He's in the tree. Oh, he came out. He came out of the tree. Hey, what's up, Looney? We're trying to knock out some Ashenvale quests because I need to raise my reputation to revered with Darnassus. We're right about here, so we got a ways to go. We're only about, what, 20% through? Let's see. Or actually 30% through, I guess. 30% through reputation area. So 100 reputation, nice. Kill Ghost Stalker and bring his ball. Everyone's staff. Increase damage done by nature spells effects, strength, intellect. Okay. Where's this guy at? Over here. Alright. Take him out. I just love how Turtlewell adds all these. If it wasn't for Turtlewell having your visa got approved, good. Nice, congrats. That is good. So when so where are you going? You said you were leaving the country that you were in? I can't remember where you were at, Looney. Are you in Thailand or you're going to Thailand? I can't remember. I have a terrible memory. If it wasn't for Turtlewell adding all the custom quests, doing something like slow and steady would be really brutal. I mean, it would be really brutal because you'd actually probably run into an issue where you just wouldn't even have quests to do hardly. Because you would have done them all, you know? But being that it's Turtlewell, we have a lot more quests, which is really, thank God, you know? So loony people in the guild chat have been bashing hunters all day long, complaining about that people trying to play melee hunters suck, melee hunters trying to steal weapons that should be going to other classes and stuff. It's funny. I can't wait until I get if I can get this melee hunter geared out, and if we can get the talents to work in a way that makes the melee hunter a solid class, I'm gonna champion it, man. I'm gonna be the champion of the melee hunter. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about hardcore. That's not what they're complaining about. They're not complaining about like that it's easy to level a hardcore. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the fact that people are playing melee hunter and that melee hunter sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, they can be, that's for sure. But I mean, I'm just like, I laugh about it because I'm like, if you don't like it, you know, it's like, I don't, like, when have you ever heard me, Looney, talk about other classes? Like, when have you ever heard me, like, as a protection paladin say, oh my god, fucking, you know, warriors are way overpowered, and my paladin can't tank, but warriors can, and I hate warriors. I've never said I hate warriors. You know, I've never dissed warriors because they're obviously way more better at paladins, you know, and tanking, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh shit, that was Ghost Stalker. I didn't even realize that was him. Yeah, I agree. Well, I think the melee hunter is going to have a lot of problems against any like a warlock or a mage because, well, it might not be that. I mean, you're going to get your improved traps probably. You're going to have to go with improved traps, and your pet's going to be a nuisance. And you can feign death. I don't know. I think if you really wanted melee hunter to have a chance against like a mage, you're going to have to give them. I mean, you can use deterrence, but does deterrence work against spells? And not really. See, this isn't the version of deterrence that makes you like immune to like damage. You know what I mean? So yeah, they definitely are gonna have a trouble against casters. Dude, they basically just want you to play what they consider is the meta. That's why I hate the meta. The meta's bullshit. People that talk about meta can just whatever go. What's up, Eloise? Let's see. Let's go turn this quest in. Everything who stays on what is WL is also super challenging. I'm not sure what WL stands for. But the thing is, I like a challenge. So when someone tells me you can't do something, that makes me want to do it. That's just my personality. Like, I do not like being told I can't do something. Warlock, yeah. But yeah, Warlock's a... Come on. Like as a protection paladin, like if I went up against a warlock, it was good night. I had no chance. No chance. One fear on you, done. Like the only chance you'd have as a protection paladin against a warlock is you would have to build up a complete resistance gear set and when just gear swap it out. Like every time you go to caster, and I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to get a protection paladin and build up like a full thorium set with that sword you get that has like that sword you get. I can't remember if it's the sword from. If it's from the Chillwind Camp quest, I think it is. I think there's a Chillwind Camp quest where you get a sword that, as a reward, that gives you like a high amount of, spell resistances. Another 100 reputation. Keep that reputation coming. Then we get this crazy staff, right? All right. What's up, Twisted? So, yeah, I always wanted to do that. Create like a build with a paladin where I could just have this massive set that gives me like 100% resistance and shit, like to every school of magic. And people have done it. I know people have done it in PvP and in vanilla, so it does work. It actually does work. So what's going to happen is the damage people are doing to you is going to be, but of course they're usually rolling like some sort of a rep build. They're not usually rolling. They're not rolling protection. Paladin. The Paladin. The Paladin of the Light! The true holy warrior of World of Warcraft. The savior of WoW. The Paladin! I had pizza last night and it was pretty awful. Yeah, Paladin looks busted, man. It does look busted. Like, I'm not gonna say busted, but it looks a lot stronger, obviously. It looks a lot stronger. Yeah, that is crazy at level 15. That's really good at level 15, Twisted. What's better than a paladin? Dude, have you seen, like, when I was going to sleep last night, this is what happens when I go to bed at night. I think about Exhaustion. No, I don't. But I was going to bed and I was going to YouTube and an accidental video popped up on my feed. And it was him like reacting, doing like a reaction video to content that has nothing to do with video gaming. I'm like, Jesus Christ, now he's like not only trying to be like a streamer, he's trying to like do reaction videos to other people that have nothing to do with video games. And I'm like, man, he's such a he's such a freaking dork. Well, what's pretty sad though is his YouTube channel got to like 2,200 subscribers pretty quickly, but it's pretty much just stalled right there. It hasn't gone up at all hardly in the last couple of weeks. Probably because he's streaming on Twitch, but it really, like, he had a certain amount of suckers that are just whatever, that enjoy his douchebaggery, but that's about it. You went defensive war thing, so you can, yeah. Yeah, he totally, yeah, he wants to be Asmongold. It's so funny, he bashes Asmongold, but then he kisses his ass 2 seconds later. Hold on a second, I'm getting some texts here, I gotta look at it. Yeah, I don't watch him on Twitch. I've never even seen his Twitch channel, so I have no idea like how that's to inform. Did we get? We did, right? I think we did. Hopefully, we're still getting Darnassus. Darnassus.
I am honored.
Reputation. Retrieve a. Okay. This. The Moonstone should be up here. Where's the Moonstone at? I think it's. I thought it was Iris Lake. Shade Thicket Oracle. Oh, it's over here? Yeah, okay. Man, we're running out of kind of running out of quests. I mean, there's a lot of quests here, but a lot of these are higher level quests. Like up around like 30, and I'm only 26. You made an Orc Hunter just for the fun because you never tried Horde and the hardcore imbalance is huge. What do you mean they got better things for hardcore? What, you mean like quest rewards and stuff? Or Team not Kid Up? Children. Children. My quest log looking okay. We got room for 2 quests. That's not a lot. Yeah, no, Horde has an easier leveling path than Alliance because I've leveled Horde before, and it's definitely. What is this? Why are there Horde scouts here? This is new too. This is new. This was not here before. There must be a quest for those guys. That's definitely new. That used to just be like I think empty. Or maybe some spiders or something. Yeah. Horde has to be easy because the people that play Horde are noobs, right? Horde has to be easier because the people that play Horde are noobs. Yeah, it's definitely fun to do, to experience the new quests and things. I just find it a little bit annoying sometimes because I'm used to like knowing what I'm doing, and when I go to Horde, a lot of times I'm like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like I don't know where this quest is. Of course, you always have the quest helper, so you can just use the quest helper. But I've always wished that they would put a path that goes through here, like through these mountains here, but they don't have one. So you always have to run around, which kind of sucks. And I can't even get through here. It looks like there would be a cut through. Maybe there is a cut through there. I can't remember. I think there is a cut through that area, but whatever. Too late. We've already gone around it. Too late. What? Fuck me. See, even this doesn't go through. Still not going around this way. I've spent a lot of time trying to find a path through here, and I don't think I've ever found one that goes through this area. Maybe I have. I can't remember. It's possible I have, but... whatever. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of texts here. Hold on a second. Booster shot, nice. Okay. This curse is vicious. I'm glad it's on my pet and not me. That is a vicious curse. Look how big this wolf is compared to me. It's huge. He just straight up killed my pet. Damn. It's because I'm telling you, it's because of that curse. You know, actually, my pet dying is probably a good thing. It'll probably wipe off the curse. You know? Probably get rid of the curse. Want to get rid of a curse on your pet? Just kill your pet. What? Hey, what's up, Joseph? What add-ons am I using? I'm using Shagu plates. I'm using Shagu tweaks. For my player frames and my target frame here, I'm using Luna unit frames. And I'm using... Let's see what else. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm using... debuff timers. Gatherer, I think. Threat meter, KLH, threat meter. I'm using mixed scrolling battle text. I'm using Luna unit frames. I'm using OCB. I'm using PF Quest and PF Quest Turtle. I'm using ring menu. Shagu plates, Shagu DPS, and Shagu tweaks. This is Shagu DPS here. You know, this is the threat meter here. Shagu tweaks gives you the advanced option menu here, which gives us this black theme, kind of, the darkened UI. And some other stuff like auto loot, like sell junk, which is super awesome. And yeah, that's most of the stuff I'm using. Alright, let's take out this guy. Hopefully get the key. Crazy. These guys, he's gonna freaking debuff my pet too. Yeah, there it is. There's the debuff. That debuff is so bad. Thanks, Yus. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I like a clean UI for sure. Okay, there's the key. And now this is the worst part. Now we got to run all the way back. Oh, no. No, we still have to get the shaft. Okay, let's go get the shaft then. Now that we have the key. Shaft, I think, is over here. I didn't like it at first. Yeah, you're 100% right. I did not like it at first, but I had other options. Like, there were other options for me to use different UI stuff. But in this client, Turtle WoW, I don't have as many options on how I can modify the UI to my liking. So the darkened UI seems to work out best for me. But yeah, I didn't like it at first. But it definitely grew on me. I mean, I would much prefer to use Guild Wars 2 UI, but they don't have a Guild Wars 2 UI that works with a with a vanilla private client. You know what I mean? I love the Guild Wars 2 UI for a classic WoW, but it's so much better than this UI, in my opinion. All right, well, I'm getting text again. What does Guild Wars 2 have to do with Paladin? Although, you know, in Guild Wars 2, I play the Guardian, because the Guardian class is the greatest class in Guild Wars 2. Face it, Looney, the Paladin is the best class ever. Ever. But I got another wooden key? How many wooden keys do I need? How many wooden keys do I need? No, man. Looney does not like the Paladin. Ah, crap me. Fuck my life here. Yeah. I don't know if I want enchants. I mean, he wants to sell enchants, but I'm like, what kind? I mean, I guess I will be using some of this gear for a while because it's the set gear. Still deer. I don't know how much he's charging. Yeah, those aren't like the greatest enchants. Minor enchant my mana beast there, right over. Yeah. This guy's really trying to make himself some money. His enchants aren't that good. I mean, you're talking like, you know, 1 agility. What is this, like, enchant agility by 1, enchant quick minor agility was at 1. I mean, you know, and what is he gonna want to charge me, you know? Like, that's the thing with this turtle WoW, like this hardcore with people like trying to help each other. I'm fine with paying for stuff, but I mean, how much money do you want me to pay for a +1 agility to a cloak or something? You know, I mean it's hardly even worth paying any money for because it's not going to make that big a difference. It'll help, of course, but I'm just not as greedy as a lot of people. Like when I was selling leather, I'm like, yeah, just give me 20 silver for a stack, or 10 silver. Shit, I'll take 8 silver for a stack. Whatever's more money than just selling it to the vendor, Like, I don't even care. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to pay a lot of money for... Ooh, there's a quest here. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for a chance for, like, a +1 agility. It's like, it's not really that big a deal. In fact, if I was an enchanter in the guild, I would just give them out for free and say, if you want to tip me, go ahead. I'd say I'll give you guys a chance for free. Feel free to tip me. That's the way I would do it if I was an enchanter in Turtle WoW, in hardcore. That's how I would do it. I wouldn't even be asking people for money. I would just straight up say, it's free. But if you want to give me, you know, a tip, go ahead. Or if you want to give me some green items to disenchant so I can get some regions, that works too. Yeah, it does load up your skill. Well, I mean, this is a melee. It's a melee hunter, so I'm not gonna say like I don't want people to misconstrue. You know, this is like I'm leveling this hunter as a melee hunter, so that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a survival hunter. Okay. Obviously, survival has some stuff that's gonna help you as a melee hunter. So right now, the only survival talents I have are Superior Strikes, which reduces the cooldown of Mongoose by 1 second, and Savage Strikes, so which is going to increase my crit. Other than that, I've got Beast Mastery, and I'm setting up improved Predator aspects so that by the time I hit 30, I will have 5 out of 5 on this ability. We want to make sure that we have 5 out of 5 right when we hit 30, because that's when we get Aspect of the Wolf, and that's where we're gonna try to proc this 30% melee attack speed increase. So yeah, so I mean, for me, like the best leveling speed for a hardcore, I don't care what build you're running or what type of hunter you want to play. I mean, fastest leveling is almost always going to be Beast Mastery, just because your pet's just going to shred stuff. Do I give tips to Yodas for riding taxis and so on? So, but I mean, yeah, I mean, so really, I've been kind of hemming and hawing about, you know, what build I'm going to run. Like, you know, I've looked at the survival tree. Like here, you can see a build that's more based on survival. And this Turtle WoW talent calculator isn't 100% up to date. So just pretend that this is not monster slaying, but that it is improved slaying. And we don't even need to go there. We can take 1 point out of that, and pretend that this is deflection. But basically, we're going to put 5 points into this. They're Superior Strikes. So that's why I blew 5 points here, just to pretend that these 5 points here are basically these here. But this is like a pretty interesting survival build, and I think this would be a good. This build here, I think, is a good group build. Like this would be good in groups because you're going to have the improved traps, so you're going to be able to like off tank with this build. I think you could probably pretty sufficiently off tank mobs. Like you could literally tank up as a hunter, and because you're going to have you know, a high amount of deflection, you're going to have lightning reflexes, which means your dodge is going to be insane because 5% dodge here, right? Like if you look at my dodge right now, right? If you look at my dodge right now, it's 16.51. Okay, so now I haven't put a single point in here. So if I max this out 5 at 5, my dodge would be 21.51, and that's not taking into account the fact that I'm also with this build going to get lightning reflexes, which is going to increase my agility by 50%. So my dodge is going to probably be pushing. Once we get really good gear, my dodge should be pushing around 40%, 35 to 40% dodge. And then, of course, we're going to have decent parry. You know, our parry is probably going to be up around 15%, I would imagine. So you could easily off-tank. And then, so what I think you become with this build is a hunter that gives the group a lot of utility. A hunter that can basically handle 2 mobs in every pull. Like, with this spec, in like LBRS or UBRS, I could probably easily take on 2 mobs by myself. Because I can freeze one, I can off-tank the other one, right? Then I can feign death, and if I want to drop like a frost trap or like a freezing trap and some slow mobs, I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff you can do, but I think this spec's going to be a really nice utility-based spec for just helping ease the pressure off of the group. Also, it's going to be good if you get ads, because then again, you can drop your freezing trap, and you're going to have a chance, 25% chance to entrap targets, which is for 5 seconds, which again is going to really help the group out. So I think this would be a really fun spec to run in dungeons, and I think people are going to make fun of melee hunters a lot, and they already are saying, oh, blah, 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 but the fact of the matter is, if you get really skilled with the melee hunter, and you run a build like this, you're gonna be a lifesaver in certain situations in groups. There's no doubt about it, you know. This guy's got some these are all new quests, guys. I've never seen these before. What is this? Green Paw Medallion? I want a Green Paw Medallion. What? What? 2 agility, 5 stamina, 7 spirit. Nice. What do I have to do? Where's found? Your quest log is full. No. Oh my god, these are like high level quests. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna abandon these. We're not gonna do these right now, but we got to come back and do these when we get higher level. But that's the build that was like my utility group build. You know what I mean? That's my utility gear build. That's not the build I'm going to run with this particular. This is the build I have with this character right now is going to be more of a leveling build. You know, it's going to be more based around just trying to level up through hardcore and get to 60. Once I get to 60, I'm going to respec and we'll do something different. I need more food. What kind of food do we got? Wolfling's not. You need that for a quest. I wonder if my pet will. He won't eat fish. No. Boar meat's not going to give him anything. Ooh, Blessing of Kings. You know what? If we kill some of these bears, we'll get some bear food. Some bear meat. No bear meat. You can also get some stag meat too. Give me some stag meat, damn you. Neither of these would be decent food for the pet. I don't want to use up all my lean wolf flank because I'm going to cook that up for buff food. It's a stag meat. Nice. See, that was a nice paladin. You see that? See that, Looney? That was how nice that paladin was who was buffing me. Because paladins are nice people. Beyond the fact that they're like the greatest class ever made. Okay, another 100 rep with another 100 rep with Darnassus, which is good, but we still got a long ways to go to get to Revered, but we've got to get to Revered before we reach level 40. Who's that? Yo. Yo. I don't know who that is. Probably somebody from the stream. Kill some of these guys. We need some more food. Always use more skin, too. These skins! I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit tired of my... Oh, it's David? Ah. I'm getting a little tired of the fox. I like the fox, but I'm gonna grab another pet. I don't know which pet I'm gonna grab. We'll have to keep our eyes out and see if there's any new unique pets that the Turtle Well's added to the game that we can grab that are around my level. There's some bear meat. We need bear meat. That's bear meat. Alright, you can see that my pet... So we're really splitting it 50%. Like, my pet's doing 49.4% of the damage. So our damage is almost exactly split right down the middle evenly between me and my pet. So, oh, we got a new subscriber, guys. Joseph, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the subscription. Joseph has jumped on. Caffeine injected stream. Stream fandom. I don't know. What do you want to... Fuck, I don't know. I'm not even awake yet. Still waking up, guys. Thanks for the sub, Joseph. I appreciate it, man. Kill some more bears. But yeah, we need to do some more quests. We got to get this reputation up to revered before we hit level 40. But we got 14 levels, so plenty of time to do it. Plenty of time. Getting some couple bear meat. Got some. Where's our stag meat at? Here we got 2 bear meats and 2 stag meats. These are for feeding the pet when he gets hungry. For 25 and okay. And interesting. Why do we have a quest to kill shamans? Reduced to mad and foul with shamans, okay. The one that gives the medallion. Okay, cool. Kill some shamans. How about we just kill them all? Kill them all. You know I like to grind mobs, man. We'll kill everybody. Shaman. If it lives, it dies, yes. If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's the rule, man. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Alright. I mean, I look like so much. I look like a rogue. I look so much like I'm a rogue. When I run around and people see me, if I didn't have a pet out and you saw me run down the road, you'd be like, "That's a rogue," but I'm not a rogue. Where's the shaman? There's a shaman. There's a shaman. We only need to kill 3 of them. Yeah. I look like a rogue, man. Although rogues probably don't use axes, you know. Rogues aren't really going to be using axes, though. That's what gives me away is the axes. Alright. Okay. Alright, one more shaman. Yeah. Damn, you bet. Alright. The cool thing, and this is something I've talked about when I want to develop my own MMO someday, is that when I'm retired, I might start working on my own game. Is that when you do slow and steady, it slows down the leveling quite a bit. So, and I've always said that if the leveling's really, really slow, people won't worry so much about leveling. What I mean by that is you're gonna know that leveling's like incredibly slow. Like when you play Lineage 2, the leveling's so incredibly slow. Like it took like 6 months for the fastest player to get to max level. 6 months, right? So when the leveling's that slow, you're not thinking about I've got to get to level 20, right? You're not thinking about that. What you're thinking about is what quests can I do? What profession stuff can I work on? How can I help make my character stronger while I'm leveling? You know what I mean? Like, what quests are really good for certain items, or like again, like how can I make some money, or again, what professions can I do? Those are the things you're thinking about, and those make the game so much better. So I'm a huge fan of very, very, very slow leveling. That's just me. I've always thought that one of the worst parts about MMOs today is they've all gotten so just that where you just fly through the leveling. It's just an afterthought. It's just like a little tiny hurdle you have to get past to get to endgame, and I very much disagree with that. I think leveling should be at a minimum 3 months. Like 3 months should be the minimum time it takes to get from the beginning level to the end level. And I also like games that don't have a level cap. I mean, they have like a soft cap, like Black Desert, or maybe you hit like level 55 or something, and then to get 55 to 60, it may take you like, maybe 6 months or something. So I like that because it lets people feel like they're still progressing, but you're not thinking about it. Once you hit the soft cap, and there's no hard cap, right? There's no like you can continue to get levels, but it's really slow. So you don't think about it. You just keep playing the game and doing stuff in the game, like PvP or dungeons or whatever you're doing. And usually getting experience as you do it. And after maybe a month, you're like, oh shit, I leveled up a couple more levels. Or maybe after like 3 weeks, maybe you got another level. And And those levels don't really give you more stuff, but what they do give you is a slight advantage in PvP versus other characters, or a slight advantage against NPCs, in that your hit's going to be a little better, your chance to crit's going to be a little bit better because you're higher level. You know, that's the way I look at it. I really hate that leveling is in most MMOs is way too fast and just ridiculous. So, ooh, good experience. Did you give? Is there a new one now? Let me see this again. The Unwise Elders. It's a dungeon. Oh, this is the new dungeon, guys. This is the new dungeon. Crescent Grove. Okay. Well, I don't know where Crescent Grove is located at, but this is the new dungeon. We're going to have to wait till we get higher level before we can do it, but it'd be interesting to try because I've never seen what it looks like. So. It's in Asheville somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but there's got to be a dungeon entrance around here somewhere, right? I like super slow Twisted. I like slow. All the people that can cry all they want. If you don't like it, go play a different MMO. That's the way I look at it. If you don't like slow leveling, the thing is, the slow leveling really fosters community, because when you have slow leveling, one of the faster ways to level on a game that has that kind of really slow, grindy leveling is in groups, because you can just grind mobs in groups. You basically do group grinding groups, where you run out and you find like an area that has, like, let's say drakes or something, and you get a group of like 5 people, or you go to like dungeons, like open world like dungeons that are like just tombs or structures that you go into that have a high respawn rate, and you'll get farming groups where you have people that just keep consistently pulling mobs and killing them and pulling them and killing them. It's actually it's a play style that you never see in World of Warcraft, really. Like, outside of people trying to grind dungeons to just level quickly, you know what I mean? But that doesn't really count because it's not the same thing. Like, what I'm talking about is completely different. And it's a play style like in Lineage 2 that's actually very fun, because there's a whole different skill level to it. Being efficient, knowing where the mobs are, knowing how to pull them, get them grouped tightly so that you can drop the AoE on them and get them killed quickly. There's just this whole other style of gameplay that doesn't exist in most MMOs, and it's actually super fun. We've got the Russian. I don't speak Russian. I wish I did. I apologize. I apologize. I wish I spoke Russian. I wish I spoke every language in the world. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, we're going to try to go to the lake here and see if we can get this item. Are you saying I should learn Russian? Is that what you're saying? Right. Now, is it coming off the guys, or is it... I think it's just on the island, maybe. I think it's coming... I think it's on the island, maybe. Yeah, it's off this guy, Oracle. What level is he? Oh, he's level 30. Nice. A challenge, maybe. That's rank 1. Shit, we got rank 2. Okay. Alright, let's see how we can do this. I got an idea. Oh. Shit. You want me to go with the black one? I have the Arctic Fox, which is kind of like you said, he's more of like a whitish blue pet. The reason I have that is because my character, my Night Elf, has blue hair and has the blue skin. Like, you know how night elves have that skin tone that's kind of blue? That's the skin tone I have. I also have a mount that kind of also matches. So that's why I went with the Arctic fox. Did it drop the trap? I don't think it did. Shit. Fuck my life. The name of my pet? My pet's name is Anubis. Anubis. Hopefully these guys are going to reset, because I don't want to aggro any more mobs. There we go. I didn't really want to fight the 30 and the 26. Although I probably could have. Alright, we'll just straight up attack him. See how he doesn't look very strong. Twisted shit. Yeah. Alright, I gotta work in a few minutes, so what I'm gonna do is probably just get back to Astronar and call it quits. I gotta work, but gonna really try to push for 30. We got to get this character to level 30 because we got to get Aspect of the Wolf. I really want to see how good Aspect of the Wolf is. You know, in combination with improved Predator aspects as well, so that we can try to proc attack speed. So it's gonna be interesting. These are all PvP quests. Is there... Alright. Ooh. Silverwing Battle Tabard. Not the nicest looking tabard, but it is a tabard. 5 gold. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that right now. Maybe later. Maybe later we'll buy it. I think health. Yeah, we're fine on food. We're fine on water. Although milk's kind of out of date. Let's get rid of this milk. This is really too low level at this point. Let's go with upgrade that. He's don't fuck with him, Twisted. Now be nice, Twisted. Alright, let's get back to Ashen Vale. Actually, we made pretty good progress. I mean, I think I was only maybe 2 or 3 bars into this level when I logged in, and so in a span of just an hour and 42 minutes, we actually did some good leveling, considering this is slow and steady. But yeah, the reason I got this particular pet is also because it matches my mount. Although, see, this pet matches my mount, which matches. There's a whole theme going on here of kind of a light blue color scheme that my character has, my mount has, and my pet has. course, right now we don't use the mount because Cheetah is faster. I hope I'm leveling fast, but I'm level 26. We gotta try to get to 30, man. I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited to get to 30. I want to see I want to get that extra attack power from Aspect of the Wolf, and I really want to get to, by the time we hit 30, we'll have 5 out of 5 improved, improved Predator aspects. Because basically, my next talent point is going to go into Bestial Swiftness, and then we've got 3 here, so that puts us at 27. So basically, next talent point goes into Bestial Swiftness, and the next 3 after that go into Predator aspects. That way, right when we hit 30, we'll be 5 of 5 on Predator aspects. So we're ready, to use Aspect of the Wolf, and hopefully try to proc some attack speed. And then we're gonna have to somehow find some faster weapons. I mean, my weapons are not ideal for that, so we want some really, really fast weapons. Like I said, we want to get 2 really, really incredibly quick weapons to try to proc the weapon speed, and then we want to weapon swap into like a really, really slow main hand weapon and then a fast offhand weapon. And it's too bad we don't have slice and dice. Can you imagine if we had slice and dice? We could proc that, which would help us then proc. We could use slice and dice to help us proc the attack speed increase. There would be great synergy, Rick, going on between that talent and slice and dice. But we don't have slice and dice, unfortunately. We're not a rogue. I know, it would be amazing. It would be so amazing. Third rogue. Wait, another good thing was we do get Feign Death at 30, which means we're going to be able to Feign Death and drop traps. So we'll be able to trap, go in, do damage, and then Feign Death and drop another trap. So that's going to be pretty cool. Give us some extra DPS. Yeah. They should allow rogues to have like hawks, like a rogue with a hawk. Or like a... What else would a rogue pet have? Like a rogue with a hawk, or maybe a rogue with... I don't know. I think flying pets like an eagle, hawk. I think those would be good. I couldn't see a rogue with like a ground mat pet because that just doesn't seem to make sense because they're stealth, you know what I mean? That's a good idea though, Twisted. I never thought of that. That's something I've never thought of, and I've thought of a lot of shit for adding to like an MMO. But I've never thought of having a rogue with a pet. But I think having a rogue with like a hawk would be pretty cool.
What brings you here?
Oh, it looks like we're gonna get 4 Street 9 Spirit. Nah, it's not as good. Oh, but look at this. We can put on these cloth. Look at this, guys. We can put on these cloth shoulders, which are gonna give 6 stamina, 4 intellect. Hell yeah. And 150 reputation with Darnassus, and 3,500. Look at this epic shoulders we're gonna equip. Oh, they're nice ones too. These are actually really nice looking shoulders. Like, they're the bigger style. A lot of times when you get cloth shoulders, they're like tiny. These are freaking high quality cloth shoulders. Look at these. These are bad, man. If I was like a priest, I definitely would want these shoulders. These are awesome. Now, these are nice looking cloth shoulders. Is that it? There's no other steps on this quest? Wait, let's see. Let's see if he's got a weapon equipped, or if he does. Okay. No, he's talking to that guy. I think that's it. Maybe for that quest chain. Dude, those shoulders are pimping. Those are nice. That's a big upgrade for me though. Stamina, intellect, nice. All right, well, let's get rid of the other shoulders. Some of this other junk. Robes. I don't know what this green paw medallion's for. It says a symbol for better days. It's weird that the quest gives you this. and it's gray. It's just very strange to me that the quest would give you a gray item as a reward. That's very odd. Ooh, this resilient cape. What's it look like? Eh. We want 5 stamina or 6 intellect? I'd say 6 intellect's better. Since my pet's doing most of my damage. Let's go with the 6 intellect. That, we're not going to need King's Blood. I don't really think we're going to be using this, so let's get rid of this 2-hand weapon because it's not really anything we're going to use. Okay, we don't need this. That. Rivalism. Alright. Alright guys, I think that's it. I gotta go to work. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely chill. And it's a melee hunter, so that makes it very different. You know, it's a very different feel to it. This is the kind of pet I normally have. Like my pet, see this pet here? This is normally the pet I use. See? Is this wolf. With this color and this skin. That's the pet I usually use. And I like my pet, but honestly, I might still go back and get a wolf. I mean, they're basically the same. This pet, even though it's a fox, it's still basically just a wolf, right? It's the same as just a wolf with a different skin on it. So yeah, we did good. We're not that far from level 27. Once we get to level 27, we can go back to Ironforge and we can grab the next leather item from the quartermaster in Ironforge. What I think I can't remember which one it is. It's either the gloves or the leggings. It's probably the gloves. Yeah, the coyote. Yeah, we'll probably get like a white coyote. Anyways, guys, I go to work. I'll talk to you later. Hope everybody has a good day, and I'll stream. I'll stream later tonight. I'll probably be late, probably 10 o'clock, like 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight.